Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we have a person that likes to sue the city due to being ran over by somebody else, which contains some of the BLM, issues here. We'll probably also be watching the video very briefly to kind of see exactly how that interview really went down. But, as the article says here, Seattle Black Lives Matter protester sues city, state, and alleged driver after being run over while blocking traffic. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but, normally when there is traffic or cars zooming across, the freeway or the road, or, pretty much anywhere for that matter, and I step in front of said vehicle or stepping in front of the traffic, that I kind of expect to get maybe hit by a car. That seems like a more normal thing that technically somewhat maybe happen. This is just kind of the reality that I kind of live in. I don't know about you guys. Could be a mystery, but yeah, that's kind of what I see. And I don't think me suing them would really warrant anything. Unless, they purposefully did it. Which, I'm going to bet that these BLM people, probably, it was probably most likely an accident on this person's front. That person getting hit by the car, but, the person hitting the person with the car. The Washington State Washington State Department of Transportation, wow, that's a mouthful, Seattle Mayor's Office, and Seattle Department are all named as defendants. That's even a bigger mouthful. Diaz Love was one of the two protesters who were allegedly hit by DeWitt Khalid while blocking Interstate 5 on July 4th, 2020. See, again, you're on an interstate. If you're expecting not to get hit by a car, I don't know what to tell you. There's something really wrong with your brain here. You expect to, not to get hit by a car on an interstate, especially Interstate 5. Love suffered a traumatic brain injury as well as other wounds. The other person, Summer Taylor, did not survive. I can't really feel sympathy for people like this because they literally did it to themselves. I mean, at some point, the natural selection needs to take over, and natural selection took out one of them. So, I'm not condoning this, and I'm definitely not saying people should just go out and get hit by vehicles on Interstate 5, but I am saying you kind of reap what you sow here. If you do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. Come on. In the lawsuit filed in the King County Superior Court, Love claims that Khalid was driving negligently and that the city-state failed to adequately protect the protesters as they took over the highway. Yeah, it's illegal to take over the highway, but alright. According to a report from the Seattle Times, the suit additionally claims that the agencies failed to reinstate a policy banning pedestrians from obstructing freeways during protests and wrongly prohibited and removed protesters' support vehicles, which are sometimes used as protective barricades. Love claims that the police did not effectively communicate with the protesters or warn drivers that they were demonstrating in the roadway. Okay, again, it does not take a high IQ to know if you are protesting in a highway or on an interstate that you're going to potentially get run over by a vehicle. It's like cyanide. We really shouldn't need a warning label on the pack of cyanide saying you will die by eating this cyanide package. Okay? It's cyanide. Death, probably highly likely, stepping out on an Interstate 5 highway, highly probable chance of death. One of these days I'm going to die by reading some of these articles. Just from sheer stupidity itself. The driver said that he was struggling with addiction. A substance similar to crystal methamphetamine was found in his car. However, the charging documents say that the DOSB drug recognition expert found that he did not appear to be under the influence at the time of his arrest. Nine days after the incident, Taylor's family and several protesters filed a lawsuit against the city of Seattle, King County, and Washington State. I don't know how you could really sue the state for anything like this, considering the fact that you did this yourself. They claim there was excessive force by police or failure to secure the safety of peaceful protesters, according to the Times report. And in an interview posted to YouTube, Love said that she had traveled to Seattle from Portland to be part of the Capitol Hill Occupy protests CHOP demonstration, during which Antifa activists and Black Lives Matter supporters took over an area of the city. It was massacred by police after a number of violent incidents. No shit. And I think I already told myself that if Portland wasn't ready to occupy, then I'm going back to Seattle, because I think occupying is the next strategic move in the Black Lives Matter conversation in what we do. Of course you do. Love told the Converse media from her hospital bed at Harborview Medical Center a few weeks after the incident. People can say all they want that there shouldn't have been on the highway, Love said, but there are a lot of things that shouldn't be happening that are happening. And we're going to disrupt things that need to be disrupted. Yeah, well, still, it shouldn't be on the highway. You should, do those things, but expect to suffer severe consequences if you do them. And, unfortunately for you, those severe consequences were met with heavy ones. Which, really makes me think of pretty much, what goes through people's minds before they actually do them. Well, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.